Hello, Strays and Wanderers! Before we hop into this exciting episode of A War of Fang and Fur Season 2, I wanted to pop in with a quick message to let you know that next week, November 30th, we're going to be taking that week off of streaming for the holidays. We'll be back on December 7th, and we'll stream every Saturday, the 7th, the 14th, the 21st, but then we'll be off again the 28th for our Christmas break, as well as the 4th for a New Year's break. So we'll be back in the new year on January 11th to continue the saga. Thank you again so much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe if you're watching on YouTube and follow if you're watching on Twitch. Now let's get into the episode. Welcome, Strays and Wanderers, to another exciting episode of A War of Fang and Fur, Season 2. I'm Cameron Holt, I'll be your Dungeon Master for the evening. I'm joined, as always, by the well-prepared Arcana crew.
So, yeah.
We got a full episode to prepare. Surely we've got this on lock.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
We begin in a montage of sorts. What preparation, if any, do you do during the 3-day trek toward Howlheart Keep from Oakreach in the north?
Gotta send a sending to Azalea's mom to let her know to let the bear army come through unmolested.
What do you say?
Do you have like a trigger word with your mom, like a secret security word or anything?
Oh, that would be a good idea now.
Oh, balls.
We try to speak as little as possible on need-to-know basis, but apparently only I do that. She just kind of does it, tells me later when the disaster has struck. King's slaughtered.
And you've met the mom before, too.
Yeah. I don't know
Out
if
of
she...
character. I, as a person, know this.
I don't know if she trusts me, but we have...
What's something that only my mother would know? If it comes from you, you could say something like, "Still don't like you, please let bears through."
Unfortunately, it won't be from me.
let me check my word count here, sorry.
No worries.
I'm gonna need to secure some kind of a passage if we're taking a boat down the river.
That was...
Oh, yeah.
You had a plan.
Find the boat.
Good plan.
All right.
What are like two words that I could say from you that would make this sound like it's authentic?
Fuck you.
That could be anyone. Have you met her?
Yeah.
Possum's daughter.
I thought it was a raccoon.
I forget.
Pretty sure it was a raccoon.
Well, there you go. Raccoon's daughter.
Who's a raccoon?
A raccoon named Jasper.
That's good. One of my most recent notes is just, who's this naked mole rat? I have no idea what that could possibly be referring to.
You could say Jasper's daughter.
Ah, yes, Jasper's daughter. She'll know.
Azalea says Jasper's
That's the last
daughter.
time I'm helping.
Azalea is Jasper's daughter? Azalea says Jasper's daughter?
I don't even know that you need to put the name Azalea in there. I think she would
Jasper's
understand.
daughter says
Just
hello?
Jasper's daughter, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that leaves me.
She'll probably recognize your voice.
From Jasper's daughter.
I'll run this by the group before I send it magically. Sure. This is what I've drafted. This is Elzor. We have summoned the army of King Ulrich to Howlheart. Please let them pass through. You may respond. Jasper's daughter approved.
How many words is that?
24, I think.
Howlheart is one word.
Yeah,
Okay.
23.
Okay, cool. I got off when I was counting and had 26 at the end.
Ew.
Don't judge me.
I love counting.
I
Counting is
love
great.
numbers.
Oh, I have a math problem that I need somebody to look at when we're done with all of this.
Don't say in context of that. What?
There symbols that I've never seen before, and I need somebody to tell me what I was supposed to do.
You could say I also have a math problem. Excellent. You
I've
send.
made a misstep socially somewhere, and I don't know.
No, it was me.
Oh.
First off, make a persuasion check with advantage.
Oh.
Ooh, more math.
25.
That's why he likes tabletop RPGs.
Yeah, I'm here for the math. Fuck stories.
Let me get my graphing calculator out.
Don't tempt me. What did you roll?
25.
25. Okay. Nice. That's very good. That's very good. A response comes after a few moments. Understood. Do keep my daughter safe. I shall do my best to add reinforcements to the coming army's numbers. I think that's all she says.
Okay. I'll relay that message. She replied, understood. Do keep my daughter safe. Very heartwarming. I shall do my best to add reinforcements to the coming army's numbers.
Oh. That could be good for us.
Pakal, how
Yeah.
do you go about procuring a ship for the group?
Where are we? Oakreach?
Yes.
Who did we come here with? Who's in charge of Oakreach again?
Oakreach is the seat of the Emperor, so Bristlebeard is in charge of Oakreach.
Oh.
But we're just north of it
Oh, we're
Correct.
north of it. Got it.
after
you were at
having
the-
saved Rob.
The very not confusingly named Howling Keep, the prison that you guys broke into. Not to be confused with Howlheart
Howlheart
Keep,
Keep, yes.
the
Which is our house.
the castle that you would seek to reclaim.
Just tell everyone that we're normal men. We're just innocent men.
What is man?
Is there docks or anything nearby? Anything that I know of like?
We're all disguised.
You're all disguised as commoners, yes.
I'm just me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is your name?
What?
Puckle.
Pakal.
Like pickle.
I like to
but
think
Puckle.
that was in character.
And he's getting the ship. What's his name?
Excuse me. Who are you?
No, last night I was as we were all texting back and forth, I kept thinking Poffle, because that's a character that Cameron played.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
And I
yeah.
was like, that's not right. That isn't correct. I couldn't wrap my head around where I was going wrong.
Piffle? Was it?
I should have just leaned into it.
Good work, Pebbles.
Just change it every time. Piddles, hand me one of those apples.
Great shot, Piss.
Just turning him into a sootling. Pop rocks.
Ooh, an all
I mean,
campaign.
that name fits pretty well.
Yeah, actually.
Campaign.
Pop rocks.
There are
Listen.
several docks along the Echo Flow River, which is the river that kind of flows between the border of Bleachwood Holt and Timberhaven.
I have
Great
money.
question.
I don't know if I do.
Didn't your mom give you some money?
Yeah, I have money.
Hey, you wanna help me get one of a ship?
Sure. How much could a ship cost?
A lot.
Like,
$12?
what is a lot of money? Like, 1,000?
Let's go top.
Us? Oh, okay.
Most ships are sold for basically 1 gold per ton that the ship weighs. Since you guys are just looking for a small sloop because there's not that many of you, which is just like a single masted ship with enough room. There's not really like cabins. It's just kind of like an upgraded raft, basically. Weigh anywhere between 60 to 80 tons, so you're looking at 60 to 80 gold.
60 to 80. Cool.
I don't think we need to really like role play this whole situation. You go to a dock, you find the foreman of the dock and are inquiring about shipbuilders and ships for sale. And yeah, if you have a minimum of 60 gold to purchase a ship.
I do.
Perhaps we should purchase some other things like barrels of bugs or something that we could be shipping. Something
That's a
to
good
help
idea.
with an alibi if we're questioned.
How about maybe, how much oil
The-
could we get for 40 gold?
Or caterpillar skins or something, I don't know.
I was thinking maybe
Whatever's
something
cheap.
You mean like lantern oil? This is
I
like
do
very,
mean like lantern oil.
very fluffy cat with a very flat snout, who's the foreman of the docks.
I love him.
He's got this like long blue captain's coat that goes down to his ankles. Lantern oil. Mm-hmm. How much are you looking for again? What's your price range?
40.
40 gold. Mm-hmm. Oh, well, that might be more than your sloop could carry. I'd say probably 20 gold pieces would get you about 40 barrels.
Would load the entire ship.
We don't want to risk it exploding, I don't think. Although that might come in handy later.
I'm sorry.
Nothing.
Alright, maybe just like 2 kegs of that and then some cloth.
All right.
What?
So
You choose. Choose things.
that'll be 10 gold for 2 kegs of lantern oil, and for the cloth, we're looking at a pittance, maybe 5 silver for 30 yards.
We really gonna try and burn some shit down?
No!
Okay.
Make a deception check. Everyone but Apocal. As you have this conversation in front of the
Shit.
foreman.
That really just kind of hit bad.
I'd say
We
you could
all
have.
have to
I'd
make
say you
one.
could have advantage from others helping you in this situation by being like, no.
Whew. That's a 13.
13. Okay.
Is that... wait, we do have advantage?
No.
Uh,
One of you would have given Azalea advantage.
I rolled a 21.
Nice. Yours wouldn't be deception because you were the one
Oh.
inquiring. It's everyone else who responded to you that needs to lie.
11.
A gentle owl's 13.
Okay, 13 is the highest.
I rolled a 5 on my dice.
It's a big old natural 1.
Beautiful.
Nice. He's like, oh, good. I was worried you were up to something nefarious.
just trading.
So, 2 barrels of oil and 30 yards of cloth. We'll get that loaded up on the sloop for you, pulled up on the dock here, and we'll get you all on board.
Perfect. Love it.
All right. He, a few moments later, a sloop is brought around, and gangplank set out for you to all load up. The ship noticeably kind of dips a little bit when Brass Bandalar gets on board, but still stays afloat well enough. And you guys all set off from the docks here. And to your knowledge, at least, no alarm bells were raised about about either who you are or the things that you were purchasing and talking about doing with them.
Could I have, while we were on land in a town, could I have purchased some supplies for my regular poisons?
Yeah, absolutely.
Approximately how much?
I mean, how many uses of poison are you trying to get?
I can only make 4 at a time.
Okay, I'd say for 4, it would probably be like 8 gold pieces in supplies.
Okay. I'll work on that on the ship.
Nice. As you are sailing down the Echo Flow River along the border between the Bleachwood Holt and Timberhaven, could I have all of you choose one of these abilities to make a check with? You can either go with stealth, survival, or deception. This is sort of a blanket check that I will take the average of the group and put against my DC to see if you raise any suspicion as you are making your way down the river.
Deception is definitely my best roll in that group.
And that's totally normal
Are
for a
we
player.
doing this in the daylight? Or is it dark time?
It's 3 days travel.
So some of it's day.
Would I get any advantage from being disguised? Like a disguise self spell?
Yes.
Are we all rolling the same thing? Are we all rolling
No,
a
you can
different
choose
thing?
one of those 3 things.
Oh, okay, perfect. I thought we were like crowdsourcing, like what our group best roll.
No,
Okay.
you can each pick what you would like to roll, and then I'll take an average of all of your rolls.
Gotcha.
18 deception.
Nice.
18 stealth.
Nice.
26 survival.
Rad. And Elzor?
My question to you is, would using Gust of Wind spell add to my survival roll if I did that?
Ooh. I'd say it wouldn't add to this roll, but it would speed up your time. If you were kind of periodically casting that as you were moving down the river, you could arrive sooner, which I don't know if that would necessarily be better for you, because you are waiting on an army to... well, first you're waiting on Dame Liliana and Ash to get to the bears and try and get the army. And from there, you know, it might be better for you to take your time.
I was just looking at spells to see if anything would give me advantage on that.
I mean, you could use guidance,
That's true.
which wouldn't give you advantage, but it'd give you an extra d4.
Good call. I'm gonna do that.
Nice.
Oh yeah, we're set. We're in like the 30s over here.
Hot damn.
Oh,
Can you give me a
damn.
specific number?
30.
Perfect. Not bad at all, with an average of 23 for the group.
Fortunately, the DC check was 38.
No!
Shot with arrows and tie.
Your lantern oil gets caught and you explode.
It would.
As far as you can tell, you don't raise any suspicion. You quietly make your way down the Echo Flow River and don't pull into any docks in Howlheart, but instead opt probably to bring the boat ashore, and you all kind of like hop out together, and with the help of Brass at the back, push the sloop up onto the shoreline and behind tree cover to kind of hide it from view, and find yourselves in the area of Howlheart Keep. Now, at this point, a couple of things. We'll do another roll, just as we did before. This time your options are stealth or deception. And then I'll
Are
need...
we at night now?
you can wait until night if you would like to.
Yes.
like
So
that.
give advantage.
Yeah,
Same
absolutely. All right, and now, deep within enemy territory,
Still gonna use guidance.
this is a more challenging, more difficult DC than the previous one.
Is this one still deception, stealth, or...
Just deception or stealth.
Okay.
18 stealth.
Nice.
I rolled a 1 on one of those.
Shit, dog.
That's a 25 on stealth.
Nice.
13 deception.
Okay.
Oh, that's real not great. 14.
Still not bad.
These are things we're good at.
Excellent.
Do you need to just roll out the shitty rolls?
I mean,
Okay.
And then I need one more roll. This is going to be specifically from Hugin. Go ahead and make me a history check with advantage to recall your best options for gaining entry to Howlheart Keep unseen.
can I grant Hugin guidance? on this?
Absolutely. So you're
Guidance
gonna
is a plus D4. And this is a history check. So that's a 25. We'll do guidance.
yeah, might as well.
Oh, that's a 4 on that, so it's 29.
Nice.
Doth she remember?
Oh, I remember everything.
So, obviously, you remember that there's an entrance through the burned out shop that you guys escaped out of last time, which would lead you into the Temple of the Ardors. Which from there, you're, within the walls of the keep, but not in the main building itself. You get the sense that that would probably be, like, there's a chance that they have discovered that entrance, they may have closed it up, or they may have posted guards there. The other entrance that you can think of is through the basement of a tavern called Fuzzywin's Froths. That's further into town and would lead directly into the servants' quarters of Howlheart Keep itself, but you'd have to travel through a more populated area and then into the tavern itself to get to where you're going. So those would be your most viable options rather than, taking more dangerous and public routes. So the choice is yours as to which of those you would like to go through.
I'll pose it to the group, but one, we're at least aware of the way through the catacombs, but then again, so were the bears, because they followed us through.
Right.
And once we get out, we'd be within the walls, but not within the actual castle itself. Whereas we went through, was it Fuzzy Ones?
Fuzzywin's Froths. Yeah.
Fuzzy Ones Froths. Might be a bit more dangerous up front, but we would actually be within the castle itself, and that would grant us a safer bet of actually getting to the ones that we want to execute.
I leave it to
I
you.
think you should lead us through this particular excursion.
I'm going to guess that Fuzzy Ones Broths? Broths. That's probably our best bet.
Then we'll do that.
Be aware we might have to interface with people, so as stealthy as possible, and then if we are going to interact with anybody, Pockle is probably our best bet as far as not being recognized. Also, Munin. I'm going to say that Brass Bandalar is probably a little bit more recognizable in the area, but also hard to miss, so...
I will stick with my story of... Maybe I'm a mute.
Perhaps we can paint designs on him so he's less recognizable.
Does that not make him stand out a bit more? Is that part of a culture of some
gonna-
sort?
Be hiding
Gather
in
up-
plain sight.
I'm just gonna gather up some like dirt and mud.
He's a
Brass,
cow, not
this
a
is done with
hippo.
all of the love and kindness in my heart. I just throw it into his face.
Put some horns on him.
He kind of like rubs it in and rubs it all over
Good
himself.
work.
Put a
Do I look less like a hippo now?
put a horn right in the middle
Dirty
so he
hippo.
looks like a rhino instead of a hippo.
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and make a...
Have you ever seen a rhino?
He's
I don't know.
a really round rhino.
Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
This is the fucking bird thing all over again.
I'm really great at sleight of hand.
Shoot over him
guys.
and call him a ghost.
I'm gonna give myself guidance.
Sake.
13.
13? It's passable.
In the dark.
Yeah.
It's dark.
It's dark outside the tavern, yeah.
Pull that cloak down a little.
Down?
Or over.
Ah.
There you go.
Just like hippo snout with a with a horn. It's like if you don't look too closely, it does look like it could be just like a rhino who's clearly trying to hide his identity because he's got his hood pulled over his eyes, basically.
Nailed it. What's this place
Doing
called?
it.
Fuzzy Wind's Froth.
Fuzzy Winds Froths.
Try not to look at
Literally,
anyone in the eye.
if anybody comes up to us, we're fucked.
That was true no matter what.
We'll just have to seem very
We can bluff
unpleasant.
our way out of anything else.
Let's talk about things that nobody wants to discuss in a bar.
Diarrhea.
Politics.
Oh.
The politics of diarrhea. Got it.
I hear the bears in Howlheart have been shitting themselves for days.
What could they be eating to create this run of runs?
Oh, perhaps the grain storage of the city has been infected by some type of bug that carries parasites, and maybe people won't want to talk to us. I'm gonna stay mute.
Perhaps they're lactose intolerant.
Where? What? What's milk? What's lactose?
It's what is it? Worm milk. What do you guys make your butter out of again?
Oh,
Oh,
I don't eat the butter.
ground up beetle hides? Beetle carapace?
Beetle milk. Yes,
Yes.
like almond milk, but with beetles.
We
Why, it's-
we do have nuts. We could have just made nut milk, and we didn't.
What?
And that was a choice. We chose bugs.
Bugs are delicious.
They are quite tasty, yes. Shall we get to move on?
Indeed. I knocked the fucking horn off.
Oh, my hard work!
I need to pull the fucking cloak
If
down.
anything goes wrong, we run as quickly as we can back to the ship, and we fling hot, fiery oil at them.
Did we bring that? Oh, from the
On the
ship.
ship.
On the ship. Right.
Hey man, we ain't trying to burn down the keep.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's our escape plan. That's
Right.
We can throw it over and then set it aflame.
Also, I should make it known that you're quite a ways from your ship. You didn't, like, you had to pull it up outside the city. So, like, if shit goes down in the tavern and your plan is to run, you're going to have to run quite far.
There might just be one less tavern.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Worst comes to worst, we're recognized and a fight breaks out. We can keep it contained within the tavern and just, leave no witnesses, then we should be fine.
Yes.
Hopefully it's a slow night. You all make your way to Fuzzywin's Froths. Can I have somebody roll a D100? I'm going to say there's a 50% chance, so if you roll a 50 or lower, it's very quiet in the tavern. There's not a lot of people present.
Okay.
I just feel good about your luck today.
A 26.
26?
Nice.
Yeah, it's not super busy. You guys arrive at Fuzzywin's Froths. It looks like it's been here for quite some time. It's like a definitely a historic building. Made from wood, mostly wood with wood slats, but there is like a stone base at the bottom. You all enter. It's quiet. There's a single bard playing a lute in the corner that's just kind of adding to the atmosphere. Low candlelight. You guys can go ahead and first make perception checks.
I'll give myself guidance.
19.
17.
17.
Ooh, 24.
Nice. It is relatively slow in here. There's the bard playing music. There's a bartender behind the bar who is an incredibly fuzzy Pomeranian who's mostly just a poof that's working desperately to clean their own hairs out of a lot of the tankards. Also present, you see seated at a table sort of by the back door, Hugin on your roll. This table is positioned, unfortunately, like right next to the closet entrance that you would need to get down to the basement. You see a red panda who's kind of like got a hood pulled up and lots of wraps on the arms, joined by a lanky hare that's like, you can tell very tall and slender, but has like horrible posture the way that it's sitting. It's just that very like skinny teen hook that happens sometimes when they're seated. They're joined by a panda in black plate armor, as well as a sun bear wearing heavy silver plate armor. And each of them have great swords, one at the back and one at their side. Now I need all of you to make, this is either going to be stealth or deception. This, however, is not a group check. These are going to be individual checks to not be clocked by this party.
Does my disguise self apply here?
Yes, absolutely.
Is it dark enough that me and Paco would get advantage?
Does it specify that it has to be darkness, or does low light work? It's low light in this space.
In a dim light or
Yeah.
darkness.
That applies.
Mine is for being a skulker or something. I don't know.
I'm Skulker.
Okay, yeah.
All right, Munen's gonna go stealth.
18.
Nice. 27 for Munin.
Damn, mama.
And for Brass Bandalar.
Oh, fuck.
I rolled 21, by the way.
Stealth. 18.
Okay. 19 deception.
Nice. 19, I heard
18.
18,
21.
21, 17. Nice. High rolls. Lowest roll is a 17.
Yes.
I just have a quick question for Joshua. Is your shirt minus the bear on purpose?
Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah,
just
you were.
noticed.
I forgot you weren't here for that. Nice. Now,
It is funny.
I'm going to make a series of perception checks. Bear with me.
Hope that wasn't a crit.
Does a bear crit in the woods?
We're about to find out.
So, what do you guys do as you enter? Do you go straight for the back door? Are you trying to like blend in, order drinks, hang out for a second first?
I mean, probably it would be the most normal to go order a drink
Yeah.
and look around. Nobody goes
So
straight
just
for a
sprint
supply
for the door.
closet.
Nice. Yeah. So you guys come in. Somebody can mark off a gold piece that'll cover drinks
I
for
got
your
it.
whole group. Roundabouts, how long do you guys spend kind of like chill? Do you just like finish a drink?
So we need to like get around the bartender to go back into the closet. Is that?
No, we need
No,
to get back
so-
around those.
Sitting at a.
No, we need to get back around those guys.
There's
the
there's
panda,
4 people.
the lanky hair, the panda, and the sun bear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, they're armed to the teeth. Do you think? I assume that they're part of the bears.
Can we overhear any of their conversation?
I'd say that's up to you. If you want to sit close enough to be able to overhear their conversations, they could probably overhear yours as well.
Are red pandas.
I can read lips.
Red pandas typically lean House Arctos.
Okay, yes.
I can read lips.
You can read lips. So many different kinds of lips, too. Yeah, make a perception check.
Oh, that is a 21.
Nice. So yeah, you guys kind of like sit down across the way so that Azalea's got eyes on this group. Azalea, you can only make out half the conversation because two of these animals are facing away from you. But you catch, Hare kind of leans forward and you see as he says, yeah, no, I'm certain. All right. Yeah, easy. And as he's like saying this, you see the Hare kind of like glances over at y'all's table, like takes a drink, sets it back down. On that perception check as well, the Hare kind of like stands up and stretches, throws something down, says loud enough for you to hear. You don't even have to read lips for this one. He's just like, oh, gotta take a piss. I'll be right back. I'll use your trough outside, and starts walking towards the door.
Can I make an insight check on whether or not he's actually going out to take a piss?
Yeah, go
or
for
if
it.
It seems like he's doing something shady. Guidance. 23.
Yeah, on his statement, he's clearly saying this loud enough so that you can hear. Walks towards the door, kind of takes like a wider berth past your table, and instantly you notice when he gets to the door, he turns the lock and does not go outside. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh no.
I mean, that's better than him running out the door, which is what I thought he was going to do.
Yeah, that's true.
Unfortunately, one of them rolled an 18 on their insight to notice you guys.
Sorry, everyone, I blew it.
Technically, Brass did too.
I always roll bad.
I feel like that's more common for the bad rolls than any other roll. Like, Miranda also always rolled like a 3
Yeah.
for initiative.
Did you as well?
That's
I
weird.
rolled a 3. Yeah.
I just rolled a 3. Well, a 4, but I rolled a 3 on my die for initiative.
But technically mine's 5, so.
Do they seem like they're part of the armed forces, or do they seem like they're criminals?
They seem like, at the very least, like officers for the bear occupying force.
Do they have better armor than me?
All right.
Can I take their...
Oh, come on, Brass Bandalar. Natural 1. For a total of 3. There's so many of you down at the bottom. Okay. Who all rolled a 3?
I rolled a 5.
Technically a 4.
Oh, okay. Nice.
3 on the dice.
Munin rolled a 4, so that's a 17.
Jeez.
Wait, she was third.
Plus
What?
12 to her initiative, yeah.
That's 16.
16.
Oh, my bad.
How'd she get a plus?
Can't do math.
12.
Big old decks. And maybe an improved initiative feats.
Yeah, Munin is very alert. What did Azalea get?
19.
And Hugin?
13.
It's been a minute since we were in a scrap.
Has it?
Yeah.
Exactly
We did
one
last time,
episode?
Yeah.
We didn't fight last episode, did we?
Not last episode, no.
Yeah.
It was a much needed break.
Now we're right back in it.
You guys can go ahead and roll some Parliament. That's the wrong country.
Politics?
Politics checks to see if you recognize any of these figures.
That's. Hey!
Natural 20.
So that's intelligence plus
Proficient.
proficiency.
Except for Pockle will just be intelligence. Unfortunately, I don't think you would be proficient in the politics of the land.
Can I add my guidance to that?
Yeah.
Sweet.
Actually, Pockle is very learned on all of it, so he knows exactly who to kill.
Oh my god.
Right?
That's a 19 from Hughie.
Nice. 19, a natural 20,
11.
11. You're not as familiar with House Arctos.
I also rolled a 2 and a 2 on my 2 dice.
It's on a politics roll and not an attack.
Of these 4, Azalea, you're aware of 3 of them.
Nice.
Hugin, you know the 2 bears. You both recognize Raylan Sunshield, which is the sun bear. You know that before he became an accomplished knight of House Arctos, he was first actually training to be a priest of Rova, one of the 5 ardors that signifies,
Migration.
that symbolizes migration. Yes.
Sun bear?
Yes.
Do sun bears migrate?
Sunbear's migratory.
Well, I mean, he didn't stick with it. He eventually left the the priesthood to become a knight instead. You would also recognize the panda. This is another well-accomplished knight of House Arctos named Teo Darkfang.
What was the sun bear's name?
Raylan Sunshield. You also would see as Teo Darkfang draws the great sword from the back, and you see it glimmers with this sort of violet hue to it as he pulls out what appears to be an amethyst great sword of some kind.
Ooh.
Azalea, you also recognize from your sort of seedier days the red panda. His name is Shanks. Was an accomplished infiltrator back in the day, so like a spy.
Do I know who he was a spy for?
Mercenary, whoever pays the most, basically.
And that was the panda? Or the hare? Sorry.
That was the red panda. So yeah, there's no mystery here. They're drawing their weapons. You've been spotted. You picked up Azalea, like you were getting the second half of a conversation of like, yeah, that's them, I'm certain. And one of the others who had their back turned must have been like, get the door and we'll handle this. Mm-hmm. You don't know if their purpose is to capture or kill, but you know that this is certainly going to be a fight. And up first is the unknown hare. The hare is going to pull a short sword, rush over from the door to Azalea, and he's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks on you with advantage. A dirty 20 to hit.
Shield.
What does it look like when Azalea casts shield?
I just kind of throw my hand up and there's like little hexagon-y, like honeycomb
Nice.
pattern.
And the bees come out.
Do these ones actually.
Money thrown up in the air.
Money shield.
Second attack is even less.
Nice.
Does not hit. That is a bummer for him.
Bummer.
That ends his turn and brings us to Azalea.
Well, that's kind of a bummer because now my shield's gone.
That could have been very bad for you.
Excuse me?
Make a perception check as a free action.
Oh. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You notice that his short sword also glimmers with similar violet.
Oh, you shit.
Oh boy.
Oh, you shit.
Oh, you shit?
Oh, you shit?
In the woods?
That's not a bear, it's a hare.
Does the hare shit in the woods?
Maybe. Usually the desert.
Apparently he pisses in a trough.
I will draw my sword through the poison. And then I'm going to hold an action to stab, should they not be reasonable. But I will start by saying, oh, come now. It doesn't really need to be all this. We could talk it out.
All right, make a perception check, make a persuasion check with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay. That's still a 13.
They don't seem to have any
Yeah, not interested.
interest in
Okay.
not doing that, yeah.
Well, if anything happens other than them discussing, this rabbit's getting stabbed.
Ending Azalea's turn brings us to Munin. Just gonna go 5, 10, 15. Flank the rabbit, which will give her advantage. Which is
Wait,
nice.
his name's Flank?
Flank the rabbit. Nice. That, yeah, 27 is gonna hit for sure.
Damn. Gives us no
this is-
clue as to its AC.
This is with her rapier.
Less than 27.
Yes.
5. 9, 10, 11. Munin rushes around, draws a rapier quickly, and slashes like just above the hip through the side of the hare, and does 27 points of damage with sneak attack from the advantage.
Does that give him a mortal wound?
It does not.
Damn. That's not good.
No, not ideal.
Not going to use a bonus action. Actually, is going to use a bonus action to throw a bardic inspiration to Hugin.
Yay!
That is a D8.
Nice.
You're doing great, sweetie.
You can use that
Thanks,
on.
Mommy.
She just kind of like chirps a little tune that makes you feel nostalgic.
Aww.
And yeah, you can add that to an ability check, attack roll, or saving throw.
Nice.
That's Munin's turn. That's going to bring us to Hugin.
Can I get behind the bar?
It'll be difficult terrain to move between the two tables because there's like chairs and shit in the way.
Torch the place.
But you could also make an acrobatics check to jump over the table if you'd like.
So I can like make it right next to the bartender then, right?
Yeah, you could make it to this square. Even with the difficult terrain. So it would be 10, 20, 25, 30 to there.
Can I make a Molotov cocktail?
You can make a perception check to see if there's a high enough proof alcohol to do so. Within reach. This will be your action to
perceive or to
yeah,
make
because you
a-
got to look through all the liquor bottles.
Oh fuck.
Or if
what
you
if I-
want to, if you want to risk it, you can just grab the closest bottle. Just like grab a random bottle, and like basically like use your action to put the concoction together. But we'll roll to see if it was high enough proof.
I'm gonna shout at the bartender then, with the rapier out. Say, who do you serve?
Whoever comes in.
Bears or Luperels?
Make an intimidation check.
It's true. Little Pomeranian just.
Oh, that's
Like,
like
I'm
7.
just trying to make some money, dude.
That's a 2. She looks at you, and like looks at the bears and at your table, and like leans in and tries to quietly say, "The South remembers."
Okay. In that case, I'm just gonna be like, high proof alcohol, quick.
Right. And let me go ahead and roll initiative for the bartender. Wow, 17.
Hey.
Unfortunately, that's before you.
Hey, give me stuff to burn your place down, please.
We've got somebody that can put it out.
I'll put it out.
Yeah, well, I'll allow it. Yeah, she hands you a high-proof bottle of alcohol. If you'd like to use your action to concoct it into, with some, we'll say you brought along some of the cloth from the boat that you purchased the 30 yards of, kind of like cut into pre-cut strips. Action to kind of put that together and shake it up.
I would like to do that. I'm so sorry, bartender.
Yeah, absolutely, you do so. Ending Hugin's turn, that's going to bring us to Raylan Sunshield.
Uh-oh.
Oh, can I use bonus action hide?
Yeah. Make a stealth check.
That's a 28.
Damn.
Nice. Yeah, so they know that you're like behind the bar somewhere, but it's that situation of like, now they've got to watch both sides to see where you're going to come out. Oh, what's the smartest thing to do here?
Smartest thing to do would be to surrender.
He's going to call out, "Focus attacks, yeah. We take them down one at a time." 5,
First of all, no.
25.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Well, now the stab occurs.
Yeah, go for it. You held your action.
Yeah, that was against the rabbit. Okay. Do I get sneak attack since we're flanking the rabbit?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, if you have
16
advantage, you get sneak
is-
attack.
16 plus 8 is 24.
24.
Thank you.
This also hits.
And then I'm gonna go ahead and burn a bardic inspiration to use my psychic blades. That's 3 more d6. I would like him not here. 24, 28.
Nice. Go ahead and roll 2d10 for me.
Hell yeah, hell yeah, hell yeah.
Well, hang on. First, let me make a con save.
Ooh.
I keep forgetting that that's also a part of this.
Bear steps.
DC 15 con save. That is exactly a 15. He
Okay.
saves. So he doesn't take a mortal wound this time.
Jerk.
But that hurt.
Good.
That was your held action.
Oh yeah, so it's not my turn.
Correct.
That's a problem.
So Raylan Sunshield is going to rush forward, and he's going to go ahead and make his 3 attacks
Jeez.
on Azalea.
I don't like that.
I think I said he had a greatsword earlier. That was a mistake. He actually is wielding a glaive.
Okay. That's better then.
As long as it's not the glaive from the movie Krull.
Dirty 20 to hit.
I've already used my.
Reaction this round.
Yeah, that hits.
Wait, doesn't shield stick all the way through
end
the...
of my next turn.
Which is not your next turn yet. So
It's my
still-
my next turn is next round.
Yeah.
No.
Shields up.
Because technically,
Until the start of your next turn.
okay,
which I-
because you used it after
And
the
then
guy who
my
was first in
turn-
initiative, and then you were second in initiative, so it dropped on your at the
Yeah.
start of your turn. So it has gone down, and you have used your
Wait.
reaction this round.
Wait, what?
So
It ends at the start of your turn.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
that was.
rabbit-
I knew it was bad when I was
Oh,
doing
okay,
it, but
gotcha.
I thought things were gonna be fine.
okay, I'm gonna do these one at a time.
Which means you still have your reaction up. Do it again.
I don't, because your reaction is per round. You have one reaction a round.
It doesn't
per turn?
it doesn't regenerate when you take your turn.
It regenerates at the top of the next round.
You take 18 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Shit.
Oh boy. Does his glaive have some sort of a different quality about it?
No, but you notice.
Boom! Natural 20.
Nice, you succeed. You notice there's a flash of light from a symbol of the Ardors at his chest that kind of like flashes. But
This guy
Azalea,
is-
you recoil and close your eyes in time, and it doesn't blind you.
Is this guy a stupid paladin?
Second attack. That probably doesn't hit. That's an 11.
Nope.
And third and final attack probably also doesn't hit. That is 12. Two
I live
swings
again.
with the glaive, misses.
Get out of there.
That
Would
is
love that.
Raylan's turn. That's going to bring us to Shanks.
God damn it.
Shanks is going to listen, but he also wants to reap the benefits. So he's going to make an acrobatics check first off. That's pretty good. 21. We'll do it for sure. Just kind of flips over the table, no negative to movement. He'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 25 to here, and then he's going to make an attack against Rob with advantage.
Mistake.
22 will hit for sure. 17 points of damage to Sir Rob,
He's been through enough, Cameron.
who needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't like all these con saves. Making me nervous.
I'm not a fan.
Is it gonna like zap us outside or something? The amethyst one?
Probably like
Is it gonna
paralyze
sl-
us or something.
Yeah, it's gonna slow us down because it like normally speeds people up.
Rob is going to use his use of Indomitable to resist. Natural 20, worth it. You see Shanks is he's wielding a regular blade, but it does seem to be coated in poison.
Great.
And then he's going to make his second attack against Rob with advantage. 21 hits again. 4 points of damage.
Were you just humming? What was that? The Wheel of Fortune?
One of
The
those.
Price is Right?
Yeah.
Another con save.
Great.
Oops.
Now it's stuck in my head. Excellent.
The price is wrong, Rob.
Damn it, Rob.
Now I've got like the yodeling song from The Price is Right stuck in my head.
Oh. 6.
I remember I was playing
I think it was good.
this one time and I
shit.
had
This
the,
is bad for Rob.
I had the
No.
On his second con save against the poison, he rolled a natural 1.
oh boy.
He does not have any more uses of Indomitable.
So he's
So
gonna
this is
take
a crit.
max damage.
Oh my god. 6, 12.
Rob's about to fucking eat it in this
18.
bar after everything.
Holy shit. 77 points of poison damage.
So does he have an amethyst blade or a poison blade? Or is it both?
This guy has a poison blade.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if you do one con save and you beat it, you shouldn't have to do it again.
Now he does. Some specify that. This one does not. Now he needs to make another Constitution saving throw or take a mortal wound.
Another one?
Rob, you gotta roll above a 10, my dude. That's a 4 plus 4 is 8, which does not meet the DC 15.
Cam, kill Bandalore. Don't kill my boyfriend.
Why do you even give Hugin a boyfriend?
Maybe I'll kill all of them. That's a 7.
Stop killing our boyfriends.
I quit.
Oh, shit. Okay. The second
He's the
strike.
only one I got.
This guy, true to form, which you would know, Azalea, has no interest in fighting fair. He slashes the first time, sees Rob kind of like step back, and the poison is like dripping down, and Rob quickly like wipes it away from the wound. He takes opportunity of that moment and swipes down and slashes across both ankles, like the fronts of Rob's ankles. They are broken, and he cannot move until he receives at least 10 points of healing. That ends Shanks' turn and brings us to Teo Darkfang, the panda. Panda takes orders. He's here. He's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Stepping in, basically sharing space with the hare. And he's going to go ahead and make 2 attacks on Azalea with his amethyst greatsword. No one is flanking you, so he doesn't get advantage on these. 17 to hit for the first one.
Yeah.
12 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. 30-20.
That succeeds. You feel this like strange sensation of like flickering. You become suddenly aware of all of the breeze, like even the ambient like feeling of the air within this room, as there's a moment where you feel like you're being pulled almost out of existence before resettling and kind of like finding yourself. You catch your breath, and yeah, it's a very odd sensation of almost being pulled to a place with no air to breathe or to feel on your fur. That was, I rolled for 2 attacks, correct? Or was that the first one? Okay.
The indecision that you just made me go through?
I'm sorry. The second one's definitely going to hit.
Okay.
That's a 23.
Yeah.
You take 15 points of slashing damage, and I need you to make another Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
As you feel that similar pull yet again. 8? Sorry, only dogs could hear that. 8 fails.
Yeah.
You take an additional... Wow. 17 points of radiant damage.
Wait, is this guy a paladin too?
No, but there's a flicker of violet light. As Azalea, you vanish from your spot and appear over here on the other side.
You know, this is better for me.
Actually, this changes everything.
There's a brief moment that, of the group of you, only Hugin would be familiar with this. You have this innate sense when you use the Amethyst Gem Soul to like prepare yourself for the strange feeling. There's like a buildup that happens that almost like your instincts take over. That's not the case for you, Azalea. It's like you're suddenly ripped from this space. You find yourself in this vacuous void of darkness with hints of silvery light in the distance before you come crashing back into reality. There's suddenly an atmosphere, you can breathe again, and you find yourself standing in a different place than you were before. That is Teo Darkfang's turn, because he doesn't have any more movement, and that's going to be Pockle.
Alright, I'm gonna cast Web, where it hits these 3, and then up on the wall over there.
20-foot cube. Where are you putting it?
So starting it where it doesn't hit Azalea, and then goes here. I'll just show you.
Yeah, you can place that. I don't know if that's an option. I guess if you put it... Oh, so it is
So it
like
goes
up
up on
the wall?
because
Okay,
you can
cool.
put it where it goes onto things.
Nice. Just use this pillar for stability with the tree.
So that's it.
I say you
Dex saving throw of
probably
17.
would also position it. I think you can just position it
Yeah.
so that it doesn't hit Rob or Munin.
Yeah, that's what I was looking for. I was
Nice.
counting squares.
Rad. That is what kind of saving throw?
Dex 17.
Okay.
Each creature that starts its turn in the web makes a saving throw.
Okay, so on their turns, we'll hit those. Nice. Okay. Anything else you want to do, Pockle?
Can I bonus action make some magic stones?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Staying put.
You're gonna get
I'll move kind of on the far side of that table.
This table?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, 20 feet gets you there. Easy enough. We'll use that. That's the door that leads into the back area where you can have basement access.
Okay,
Nice.
Ending Pockle's turn brings us to Sir Rob. He is injured. He's going to turn... I guess technically he would have been here, so that guy could have attacked him. He's going to turn, and he's going to just return the favor on Shanks.
You know, if we burn this place down with the door locked and then like sneak through the basement entrance, like maybe that'll draw attention away from the keep, like over here to the burning building. They won't know that we've gone down.
My fear is that
That's a hit.
that will alert them to shenanigans. But then again, fires
Both hit.
happen.
Also, they can't really follow us.
Yeah.
19 total points of damage from Sir Rob from 2 great sword strikes on the red panda. That's going to be Elzor.
Fun thing to do next time.
Lightning wouldn't burn up your webs, would it?
No. Well, no. Right?
Let's check the web spell.
Well, they can catch on fire if you put, like, flame to them.
What does the lightning spell say?
Yeah, that's more the question.
Does it catch fire?
The lightning ignites flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
So
We'll
yes.
definitely do that.
You're pretty messed up.
Oh yeah. Things are bad.
Rob's.
Rob's messed
Rob's
up too.
also bad. I was gonna heal Rob because he can do more shit.
I can heal both of you, but that's a 5th level spell. Well, I can heal both of you with a 3rd level spell.
There you go.
It's just not very much healing.
Anything is good.
You're both hurt real bad. Alright, I'm gonna use Mass Cure Wounds.
Nice.
I can choose up to 6 creatures in a 30-foot radius sphere centering on a certain point, up to 60 feet away. Can I like double up on people?
I think me and Rob
No.
are the only ones hurt.
Damn. That definitely makes
Worth
it
it.
much less effective.
Do what feels right. We will navigate around.
Otherwise, if like one person goes down, you can just use Mass Cure Wounds and put all the charges in that person and get them back up to full.
That's what I'm saying! Or I could throw a Death Ward on you.
Less Mass Cure Wounds and more dense Cure Wounds.
I'm going to trust in the skills of my companions, and I'm going to do a Mass Cure Wounds on Rob and Azalea.
Thank you.
So you're going to get 3d8 plus 5 each. 15 points of healing
Nice.
to each.
Thanks, Bird God.
I'll summon, there'll be like radiant little feathers blowing in the wind that surround you and heal your wounds.
Nice.
You added your plus whatever to that too.
Yeah.
It's like little feather quills that like stick into your hides and like little needles that heal you.
Oh, healing needles. Yes.
Yeah, like a syringe.
I guess I'll just like hop over the table, just like roll over the table and get over beside where Rob is.
Okay.
Over, like kind of behind him.
Do you want to just take the difficult terrain, or do you want to make an athletics or acrobatics check to get past the table without losing movement?
I'll just do the difficult terrain. I'm
Okay.
not going very far.
Yeah, no worries. You go 10,
Plus if I botch it, I'll end up on
15,
my ass or something.
15 to there. Do you want to go further? Stay put? You still got 15 feet of movement left.
I want to go a little bit further around Rob.
Okay.
Yeah, like there
20.
is good. That puts me in a good position to wallop them if I need to.
Hell yeah.
All right, that's fine.
All
I
right.
suppose.
Ending Elzor's turn brings us to Brass Bandalar.
Help.
Here goes my 5th level spell.
Help.
Help.
Now I can't show you my cool 5th level spell.
I'm sorry.
It's alright. It's alright.
First off,
I don't want to think of it.
I know.
athletics check.
How many hit points are you down to?
3.
Holy shit.
Oh, 24. Nice. Brass throws this table aside.
Nice.
I'm gonna say he
That's
just like
our boy.
I'm gonna say he just grabs it with one hand and just like tosses it up against the wall behind him. All right, that's fine. He's just gonna go up to here, 10 feet to share with Rob, and he's gonna make his multi-attack with the Obsidian Greatsword. 23 and a 29 are both gonna hit the red panda. That's going to be 25 points of slashing damage up top. He then also needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Twice?
2 times, yeah. That's a 2 on the first one. For an additional 10 necrotic damage. And for the second, that's a little better. 14 still fails. For another 17 points.
This guy's getting fucked up.
He
He's probably hungry as shit now, too.
is starving and is looking rough.
Can I tell him that his buddy looks delicious? Try to persuade him.
You do see he looks a little like he noticeably like with each slash gets like gaunt in the cheeks, and there is that sort of like almost ravenous look in his eyes now.
Like, we all know what the obsidian blade does.
Oh yeah.
So,
That's Brass's turn. That's going to bring us back to the top of the round
eat your buddy.
to Thumpson.
Thumpson?
Thumpson the hare.
You're telling me that the man that just rocked my shit is named Thumpson?
Yeah, he needs to make a dexterity saving throw against the web.
Yep.
He's probably got that.
18.
That will save, but
It's still difficult terrain.
yeah.
Okay, so let's see. How do I get him out of there? He's gonna go through his buddies. Well, he's technically sharing with that guy.
You could just pick that thing up and then put it back down.
I could do that.
This is a
If I were a
Cameron
smart
behavior.
person, sure. He's gonna go 10, 15, 20, 25 to there. To flank Azalea with Homeboy.
Oh, don't forget to push me in and back up.
Oh, right, thank you.
You have another use of you.
Hey, since he
What if I
left,
use it now? I
since he
can't
left
use it.
Munion's threatened area, does she get an attack of opportunity against him?
She does. Which she takes. Natural 1.
No.
There's a conspiracy happening at this table.
But wait, when he left her threatened area, wouldn't she have been flanking with Azalea?
We
No, because
weren't
Azalea's
flanking.
over here now.
Right, but he would have had to move through.
He moved
like-
through his. He didn't actually move through anyone's space. He got to here, so he went 10 feet because it's difficult terrain to here, and then diagonally
Right, but wouldn't she be threatened here? from
No.
her? Okay.
because she's 2 squares away from there. She's 15 feet away from there,
Just trying to help out our NPCs.
or 10 feet. Sorry.
Just give us advantage.
Just trying to save Azalea's life over here. Jeez.
He is now flanking. He's going to make his 2 attacks with advantage on Azalea. First one is 22 to hit.
Too high.
It's too high. Yeah.
Okay.
My bones are trying to leave.
19 points of slashing damage.
I think that.
I'm down.
Okay.
Did you only have 3? Like even
No, it was
Yeah,
like
it's
3
only
plus 15,
Yeah.
so
18.
can you use uncanny dodge?
How does that work?
It halves
perhaps.
the damage.
I don't have uncanny dodge.
Make a Constitution saving throw at disadvantage.
I'm down.
Right, that's why you have disadvantage. In my mind, you wouldn't auto-fail a Constitution saving throw because you're unconscious, because your body is still fighting to be alive, you know?
Okay. Disadvantage?
Yes.
Are you not a 5th level rogue?
No.
Oh no.
I'm a multi-class.
No.
She got that bard in her. 5. You fail a death saving throw
Fuck me!
as you take radiant damage. Let me double check this.
Does he get to choose?
Yeah.
Oh, he just flung your corpse into the web. What a dick. What a fucking
I
dick.
married him!
Well, definitely don't set it on fire now.
That brings us to Azalea. I need you to make another death saving throw. Don't roll a 1.
Yeah, no shit.
We should do this in the Tray of Fate.
I don't want to.
Oh boy.
I mean, I started
want me to
dissociating
just
when
leave it
you
here?
attacked Rob, but this is bad.
Do you want me to just leave it here?
Yes, please.
Okay.
We bought these together in Portland.
We did.
Okay, 14.
That's a 14. That's a success.
Oh, there's a spider right in it.
Oh, it's appropriate. Your character's webbed.
Sorry, I've cleared the tray of fate of any spider trash.
Why did you just make me do that? You're about to attack me twice.
Actually, it's Fuzzwin's turn. Fuzzwin, I should say. Who sees Hugin making a cocktail. She's gonna lean over to you, Hugin, and like very quietly, she's like ducking down behind the bar as well. She's just like, they're blocking the door. Do you know of another way out?
In your basement.
Oh,
There's
all
a
right.
trapdoor.
All right.
But it leads to the castle. Be careful.
I shall wait for you inside. She's gonna go 5, 10, 15,
Did he
20,
did he
25,
give her a
through the
booze
door.
bottle like she asked?
Yeah.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rushes, just like head down, running like through the door, closes it behind her. That's Fuzzwin. That's going to be Munin.
Let me fix everything, please.
Munin's going to step into the web because she has to. Let me double check. It's a
We'll
creature
have to
that
make that.
starts their turn
Or moves into it.
or that enters it during the turn. Okay, so she needs to make a dexterity saving throw. She's good at those. That's only a 4, but that's 14.
Nope.
Shit. So she becomes restrained, correct?
Yeah.
Can
She
you
can use her action to make
A strength
a
saving
strength
throw.
check.
Speed becomes 0. Attack rolls against them have advantage. Their attacks have disadvantage. Disadvantage on dexterity saving throws. Okay, so even though she's restrained, she steps into the web, which curls up around her legs. She reaches into her pouch, kind of like tearing at the webbing, and pulls out a greater healing potion, and she's going to force feed it to Azalea with her action.
Thank you, Mommy.
I think you should probably drop that spell, huh?
You take 12 points of healing.
I can try to restrain them a different way.
Maybe wait until after they
Yeah, I'm
It
gonna-
is.
I'm
It's
gonna- I
so
think I have to wait till
vital
my
to
turn.
understand that, like,
Anyways.
Oh wait, they're all.
yeah. Well,
And then that is Hugin.
Okay, so if I throw a Molotov cocktail in between them, and it has,
It would light up that.
but it has a 5-foot radius. Any creature within 5 feet of it would have to roll a dexterity save.
But it would catch the web.
it
on
would
fire.
catch the web.
But here's how the web works. Any 5-foot cube
5-foot
of
cube.
webs exposed to fire burns away in 1 round,
Oh, it's
So not the
5
whole
foot.
web.
dealing
Yeah,
2d fire damage.
true.
Cool.
In that event, I would take the risk and get it next to your mom, so she's like she would take the fire damage, but she would also be out on it. Oh, but never mind. I just thought through. There's a whole Molotov cocktail damage that we haven't accounted for.
Right.
Probably only like D8.
Where are you getting your rules for the Molotov cocktail?
I was
This
just
is for the
using a
web.
bomb. Because there's not
I'd
a
say-
Molotov cocktail, but
I
whatever
think
you want
Alchemist's fire would be the closest.
to use. Okay.
Because it's a liquid situation. I think you have to target a creature. I don't think it's an AoE thing.
A Molotov cocktail is an AoE. Target takes 1d4 at the start of each of its turns. Is an action to throw.
Yes.
In attack.
Could she add sneak attack?
I don't see anything that says you couldn't. As long as you have advantage. Well, actually, hang on. It depends on who you're aiming at. If you're aiming at somebody that is currently being threatened by one of your companions, then you wouldn't have to. But I wouldn't recommend throwing it into the web. Yeah, it's an interesting thing. Because, like, we all know that if you light a spider web on fire, it burns the whole spider web away. This web spell says that any 5-foot cube exposed to fire burns away in 1 round. Which doesn't
the
insinuate-
other 5-foot cubes being exposed to the next one.
I would have to say so.
Yeah.
Because I can't just cut snips of this
Yeah.
little
So it-
tracker off.
So it just
would
it just
grow
burned
by
like
5 feet
yeah.
every time.
Yeah. So if Azalea and Munin don't get out of there by
Or if I don't drop it.
the next round, then they would also take fire damage. But it's up to you what you'd like to do.
That is just too fucking risky.
You do also have this guy outside. Where did he go? Outside of the web that you could target with something like that.
And that fucking rabbit.
Yeah, true.
1d4 of damage is nothing, though. I might as well run up and actually sneak attack him.
Yeah.
Or-
And you can just run up to the guys, maybe got in the web too.
But yeah, that's the other thing that I want to...
That hare is probably the most damaged one.
Yeah.
The hare and the red panda. The other
Might
two
be
I don't
worth
think have
taking
taken any
out.
damage.
I don't have advantage on them.
You would? Rob's winking him.
Red
Not
panda.
on the hair.
Oh,
Only on the
yeah.
red
I would
panda.
take out the little poisoner if I.
Well, you're
Yeah.
hidden. Like, you can make a ranged attack from your hidden thing and have advantage on the hare.
The red panda is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty bad.
And if he keeps hitting Rob, we have problems.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna flank with Rob and attack the red panda.
Okay.
This is so stressful. Why do you do this to us, Cam?
That's what I was saying earlier. That's why this one can't be long form, because we'll all be too stressed all the time.
Give ourselves cancer.
I'm over here thriving.
Alright. Rapier attack.
Lightning, heal, chillin', no damage.
Feeling like thriving under the stress. Like,
Hup. That's an 18 to hit.
18 hits.
So it's either 25 or I'll use Savage Attacker. 26. Oh wait,
26.
yeah, 26.
Yeah, what does it look like when you take out the red panda?
oh, hell yeah.
I think Hugin just fucking screaming runs over there and just savagely stabs him repeatedly. Like she is just bloodlust. Like that scene in, I think it's not True Grit, 310 to Yuma, where they wake up and I think it's Russell Crowe's just stabbing that dude in the neck with a fork repeatedly.
Hell yeah. He goes
The prison
down.
shiving.
So small. Nice. Does that end Hugin's turn?
Could you pick up
What kind of
that
sword
red panda's
was that
poison
guy
dagger
using?
and throw it at someone?
Was it a dagger?
The poisoner?
Yeah.
I believe it was a short sword. Yeah, short sword.
I mean, technically you can throw a short sword.
Or
You can
walk
throw
up.
anything if you try
Yeah.
hard
You
enough.
can just walk up and stab the dude with it too.
I remember a certain rabbit had a great sword thrown at him.
Wooden.
R.I.P.
Uh,
These fights are so stressful.
I know. I'm like, who the fuck do I throw this short sword to, or do I hang on to it?
I'm gonna do my best to make it less stressful in a minute.
I think I just pick
Because
it up.
short sword is still, you can use this as a dex weapon, right?
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna pick up that sword that he had,
Okay.
Be aware that those guys are like coming up next in the web.
and then I should probably move away, because there's nothing I can do to help.
I think you have 5 feet of movement left.
Just one step back, I guess.
Okay. Backing up. All right. That brings us to Raylan Sunshield. He is going to start his attacks on...
Dex save.
Oh, right. Yeah, dexterity save first. That isn't great. That's a 7.
Cool. So he is restrained. He can use his action to make a strength check against it. Otherwise, he'll have what disadvantage on his attacks.
Yeah. He's going to stay put for now, and he's going to go ahead and continue to make his attacks on Azalea, who is prone, so it'll be a straight roll.
At least there's that.
Yeah, that's... swings down with his glaive. 26 to hit.
Yeah.
Shit.
Oh boy.
How much HP?
12.
Fuck.
That's 15.
Nine.
Azalea goes unconscious once again. He's going to use his second attack to make a melee attack on Azalea. Then as a bonus action, there's a flicker of light. He appears right here, out of the web. And with his remaining action, he's going to take a candle off of the table, throw it into the web.
Seeing this, can I drop it before?
Make a dexterity saving throw in the Tray of Fate. Let's see, how should I set the DC for this? I'll make an attack roll with a ranged weapon for him, which honestly isn't, it's just a straight roll. So this will set the DC that you need to meet on your deck save.
Do you want
to defeat.
Wait, are you using the Tray of Fate?
I wasn't for this roll. I can
Okay.
use it for both. Get it pulled up. Okay. The DC is 18.
Oh boy.
I need a 12 or higher.
It's a natural 1. You raise up a hand to try and stop what's coming, but not fast enough. He tosses the candle onto Azalea. There's a flash of light as fire envelops her unconscious body. As light is fading and you're tangled in this web and it catches fire, Munin is there struggling next to you, trying to pull herself through the webs to get to you. Does Azalea have any final...
Hang on now.
That's 2 death saves. So he
She
attacked.
failed
now.
2 from
The
his
first
melee
2.
attack.
Yeah.
Oh, that's 2
And the
fails.
candle is the 3rd.
No, the candle doesn't deal damage until the start of her turn in the fire.
That's true. That's true. So you are currently
I will
still...
continue to sit here in this nightmare of my own suffering.
All right.
So, but
But
The
this
web
guy's
will drop
next.
by this.
yeah, if the web drops, how do we...
Okay, then you're just unconscious with 2 failed death saves. So, taking it back. So, Raylan, very cold, steps back, takes the candle, and tosses it onto the web, certain that he's spelling the end for Azalea. As he does, the candle lands before the web catches. Pockle, what does it look like when you release the spell? What motion do you make? You just throw your hands up, and the web just kind of dissipates. The candle bounces off of Azalea's body, hits the ground, and goes out. You are still unconscious with 2 failed death saving throws, but the web is gone. The immediate danger is removed. That ends Raylan's turn. Shanks is dead.
Pretty sure that candle would have blown out on the way over anyway. But
That brings us to Teo.
I knew
Yeah.
You want to remove the web?
she looks dead though, right? So
Raylan is kind of taken aback for a moment as he sees this, then turns to Teo the panda, and he's like, let's get these things moving along. Teo is going to make his first of 2 attacks, I believe.
It's an auto crit.
Yeah. Slashes down with the great sword of Famone into Azalea. Brings the sword down into your stomach. There's this leeching, almost like your blood is being siphoned into the sword itself. Does Azalea have any final words to her companions in this moment?
Can I see Hugin through this mess?
Yes, I would say so.
Get your home back, no matter what.
Or not?
And the light leaves Azalea's eyes. As the rightful High Queen of the Nettlewood Grove dies. Teo is going to risk an attack of opportunity, which Munin will take. He's going to go 10, 15, 20, 25, up to here. He's going to use his second attack against Brass Bandalar. Just a straight roll. That's a natural 20. That is not good news. I'll do the slashing damage first. That's going to be 12. 22 points of slashing damage to Brass, who then needs to make a Constitution saving throw. Brass Bandalar is an Onyx Beastweaver. He has disadvantage on this saving throw. That's a natural 2. And this is still a crit for an additional 72 points of necrotic damage, which is more than half of his current hit points, so he needs to make a Constitution saving throw. DC 15, 12, still fails. Oh, that's upsetting. because he's a hippo man. 3 of his teeth are shattered by the impact from the sword as it like cuts and gives him a Glasgow smile on a hippo, which is wild. It's like back, like behind the ear, basically. As his front 2 like tusks on one side are shattered, as is a 3rd just like molar in the back. And he loses like 50 pounds. Kind of like hunches over, and you see as he like brings his hand up to his shoulder where his onyx gem soul is. There's like an innate reaction of him like reaching and clutching that. He is not on death's door, but he is looking very rough compared to where he just was. That ends Teo Darkfang's turn and brings us to Pockle.
So I forget. There's 3 guys up. Have we hurt any of them?
The hare has been hurt severely.
You have not attacked either of the bears, no.
But the hare is hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. I'm going to fling a magic stone at him.
Okay.
It's a 28 to hit.
28 hits for sure.
I'm going to make him a favored foe and use my gathered swarm as well. So
Okay. What'd you roll on the die?
19.
Oh, so he goes prone.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Thunk.
Gets brained in the head by a magic stone. A squee.
15 damage, and he's pushed back by feet as well.
Nice. Roll a d6.
2.
He takes an additional 2 bludgeoning damage. He can't go any further away from you. He just hits the wall and takes a d6 of bludgeoning before falling prone. That's your first attack.
So now I'll attack him again. He's prone, so it's disadvantage now.
Disadvantage if you do a ranged attack, yeah.
16.
16 hits.
7.
What does it look like when you take this guy out?
The first stone hits and kind of breaks open, and there's like, all sorts of crawly, bitey things on him. And then the second one just hits him in the dome on the ground. And
Yeah, just some rabbit brains across the floor.
bonus action, I'll make another round of magic stones.
Okay.
Kind of towards the door, but not like directly in front of it.
Like here?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Ending Pockle's turn brings us to Sir Rob.
What weapon did the hare have?
The hare had
Short
an amethyst
sword.
short sword. Okay.
Lance would have loved that with that short sword.
Use their own tactics against them. Concentrate fire! And he's going to turn on Teo. You see he like calls this out. He's gone very... He seems to be like cutting out emotion, but no insight check required. He does kind of like spare a glance for his queen, whose body is on the floor there, before turning to the panda, and he's going to make his 2 attacks. Yeah, for sure. 22 and a 27 will both do it. 25 points of slashing damage. Panda. Rob's gonna... Actually, he'll pivot around Brass to here, opening up an opportunity for someone to come flank. That's Rob's turn. That's gonna be Elzor.
I'm going to cast Hold Person at 3rd level to try to hold both of those guys, paralyze them.
Oh,
So
shit.
they need to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll do these one at a time. First up is Raylan. That's not very good. Wisdom save, you said?
Yeah, 17 DC should be.
That's a 7. Raylan
Whoa.
fails.
Nice.
Teo. Oh my god. That's only a 6. It's advantage on attacks against them because they're restrained, if I'm not mistaken.
They are, I think they're paralyzed, actually.
Oh.
Yeah, they're paralyzed for the duration.
Oh, that's even worse.
They get, it lasts up to a minute while I'm concentrating.
They're
Every round they
incapacitated.
get to make another wisdom save to get free of it, but that's like their action.
Yeah, automatically
think.
fail strength and dex saves. Attacks against them have advantage. Any attack that hits them is a crit if the attacker is within 5 feet.
So fuck them up.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
Go to town.
Hell yeah. Anything else you want to do on your turn, Elzor? That's your action.
I'll go over and check on Azalea to see if she's actually dead, see if there's anything I can do to like...
You would have to cross through...
Well, they're paralyzed.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So yeah, you'll go, let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. 30 gets 2.
Is there anything I can do with my healing magic, my connection to the divine, anything to try to...
Do you have access to the Divine Intervention spell?
No, not yet.
Unfortunately...
Maybe I can bring you back when we hit level 10.
Unfortunately, there is no resurrection in this world.
Yeah.
You get over there to Queen Azalea's body, and by the time you arrive, she's already cold.
Oh.
The most that you can do is just take a feathered hand and close her eyes. Ending Elzor's turn brings us to Brass, who's going to pivot to the side here. Well, no, he doesn't even have to flank. He's got advantage already.
Yeah.
He's going to
fuck him up.
go ahead and make his 2 attacks with advantage with his Obsidian Greatsword. First one... Oh, this is such bad news for them.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, they're gonna die in like 1 turn now.
Yeah, that hits. Holy shit.
Because 1 round of auto crits is already insane.
They do still get to make Constitution saving throws. They only auto-fail Strength and Dex, but the damage will still be critical if he fails.
Yeah.
Panda. Natural 19. He succeeds on his con save. However, he still takes...
I would love to have done that earlier, but this was only the second round of
I
combat,
know.
so...
Weird how fast things fall apart.
I know.
16 points of damage. Second attack with advantage. Absolutely is going to hit. Another con save. A 14 does not succeed. Yeah, 12. 23 points of slashing damage. In addition to an additional 63 points of damage. Teo goes down. That Obsidian Greatsword critting is no fucking joke.
Yeah.
And with his remaining movement, Brass is just gonna mosey on over here. That's Brass Bandalar's turn. That brings us back to the top of the round. Fuzzwin goes 5, 10, 15, 20, and begins lifting up the hatch to the basement.
Does he set off the trap that's in the door?
There's an explosion.
We're all dead.
That's going to be Munin, who looks down and kind of like closes her eyes and nods over Azalea, saying a quiet prayer. He's going to go 5, 10. Make an attack with advantage against Raylan? Raylan. Yeah, 24. Absolutely. Auto crit, which is so sick.
Yeah, she's critting with sneak attack damage.
4,
That's gonna be
5.
monstrous.
Yeah.
21 points of damage.
Someone else probably would have gone down.
I considered trying to hold all of them in like the first round, but it would have used my 5th level spell, and I wouldn't have been able to try to heal Rob and Azalea. And they there's no chance that there's no guarantee they're gonna get paralyzed.
Yeah.
Like they can save. I was especially worried about Teo because he's like a paladin, so they have a high wisdom save.
Yeah, they both rolled really low. I think it was like a 2 and a 4 on the dice.
But with only 2 of them, it was only a 3rd level spell slot to use. So
Bonus action, Bardic Inspiration to... she'll give it to Hugin.
I still have hers.
Oh, you still have one. So she'll give it to Brass. Nice. That's Munin's turn. That brings us to Hugin.
I want to flank with Brass.
I mean, you don't even have to flank.
Oh, you just get him.
Because he's paralyzed.
Just get him.
Just get him.
Using the poison or?
Yeah. Because fuck them. Does a 27 hit?
Yeah, it does. You said you're using the special poison?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't think
you don't need it on these guys. Like they're paralyzed.
I mean,
Every hit you do is a crit.
I think it's more of the principle.
I mean, is it using up the poison, I guess? Is that something I could be using on a bear later on?
Oh, for sure. Oh, wait. Oh, because you're attacking with the other guy's sword, is what you're saying.
Oh.
Okay, I thought you meant you were using the insta-kill poison.
No.
Nice,
No.
nice. Okay,
Do we have insta-kill poison, or is that's just Azalea's,
I
right?
think you used it in the prison. but I don't remember.
Unless
We
his alien
used it
made
on
more
both
them.
of those legendary.
Maybe Sam
Freaks.
remembers. Does somebody still have a use of the crazy poison?
It's on my body.
Okay. Okay, so he needs to make a Constitution saving throw, DC 15. If he fails, he'll take 7d6 poison damage. If he succeeds, he'll take half.
Is that poison damage crit also, since they're paralyzed?
If he fails, yeah. I mean, I guess if he succeeds too. Natural 19 for 26. So he does succeed, but he'll still take half damage, which will be full damage because it's a crit, because he's paralyzed. So go ahead and roll for your weapon, sneak attack, plus 7d6.
That's too many d6s.
Actually, okay. Since the poison damage is halved, what I would do is leave that out for now. Go ahead and calculate. So how many d6 is your sneak attack?
5 plus the short sword is 1d6 plus 4. So I need 66s.
36 plus this roll plus your dex.
Holy shit, that's a couple of 6s in there.
Nice.
22 plus 4 is 26.
So that's 62 total. Now just roll 76.
Okay, which I will need another if you have one.
You want?
And this will be 24.
24. Okay, so 24 halved to 12 plus 6 times 7 is
42.
42.
42. Okay, so
Math.
42 plus 12 is 54. So you do a total of 116 points of damage.
He fucking deserves it.
Unfortunately, he is still up.
Jesus, are you what?
But that was well over half of his total hit points, so
You
he
can
needs to make
offhand try
he needs to make a con save real quick. Natural 18, he succeeds. He doesn't take a mortal wound. But yeah, you can offhand attack if you would like.
No, offhand just hit him with the fucking Molotov.
If you, I would take a step back first so you don't have disadvantage. But yeah,
Yes. I'm gonna do that just because. Fuck
step
him.
back and just. Yeah, go ahead and make a ranged attack roll.
Let him burn.
The last 6 seconds have been such a roller coaster for this man, who was like, he's like,
Committed regicide.
he's like, this is gonna be sick as hell. And just like throws the candle. He's like, oh.
Is that plus anything?
It's plus your dexterity and proficiency.
Proficiency as well?
I would imagine so, because it's like a thrown weapon.
Okay, 24.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
Yeah.
I think even without your proficiency, that would have hit.
He only takes 1d4 fire damage.
That's okay. You know what? Since this is the realism game, go ahead and roll a d4 of bludgeoning damage too, because glass shattered in his face just now. Or on the back of his head, I guess.
6.
Okay.
And if he stays on fire, he takes 1d4 fire damage at the start of each of his turns.
It's like old person. Yeah.
Swap off.
All right. Ending Hugin's turn brings us to Raylan's Sunshield. He does get a chance to save again.
But at the end of his turn.
Right.
So
Chemicals.
Oh, so does he take another d4 then?
Oh yeah.
That's another 4.
Oh my god. Okay. Oh, goodbye that die. This is a wisdom saving throw?
yeah.
Okay. 3 for a total of 5.
It's not gonna cut it, champ.
He's not the wisest of bears, clearly. All right, that's Raylan's turn. That's going to bring us to, not Teo, because he's dead, Paco.
Yeah, he's standing up, so it still have advantage on my attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm, just for fun, let's add some more d6s. I'm getting Hunter's Mark.
Mm-hmm.
And, 23.
23 hits.
46. What, 34?
Okay. Okay. Anything else you want to do on your turn? That's your first attack.
First attack. Yeah, that's the second attack. 26.
Yeah, that hits.
Hunter's Mark only procs once per turn, right?
I think it's per attack, isn't it?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. Whenever you hit it.
15. So 30.
Yeah, what does it look like when you take out the bear? the burning, paralyzed bear.
Same thing, just hits him in the dome, he falls over, gets pushed back a couple of times, then falls over and just burns.
Yeah. Brass, watches and watches as some of the flames kind of take basically until all of the hair is gone and the flesh is starting to burn. And then he'll walk over and just we'll say that these tables had tablecloths on them. He just pulls one off, throws it over, and kind of pats the body out so the whole bar doesn't burn down. And he walks over and just kind of kneels down and gently scoops up Azalea's body and turns to the rest of you. And you see just big fat tears in his eyes. He kind of just looks to you guys with this look of what do we do?
This doesn't lead to the catacombs, does it?
It leads into the castle, right?
This leads into the servant quarters of Howlheart Keep.
Well, we've locked this door behind us. Is there anything that indicates that this bar is open? That we can flip around or something to close up?
I'll say yes, but it was already flipped when Thumpson went over and locked the door. He locked the door and flipped that around.
Okay. Are there windows that people could look in and see these bodies, or flipped over tables or anything?
Yeah, we'll say that you can take your time to go and draw all the curtains, put out the candles so that darkness falls over the space. And yeah, the appearance is just that the building is closed for business.
Okay. Well, that gives us a little bit of time. I'd like to do a ceremony, a funerary ceremony for Azalea.
Yeah, what does that look like?
I have my incense and censer and whatever that. I imagine the wind, Zephyria's winds will blow the incense around in a prescribed way.
As you begin kind of setting things out, Rob comes over and puts his good hand on your shoulder, and he's like, I'm sorry to interrupt, and I understand that you're being very respectful, but I think in her life, Azalea followed the orders, and this might be more of an insult to her memory than you'd be aware of.
Fair. Anybody have any order stuff?
Brass walks over to the dead panda and just rips the holy symbol from around his neck, cleans it off on his robes and walks over and just very gently places it onto Azalea's chest before kind of looking at the rest of you, and he's like, I'm also not from here. I don't really know the ways of your religions.
Hugin's just gonna walk over and knock the symbol off of her chest and say, Azalea only believed in herself. And then she believed in us. I want her to take her paw and put it on my head and just break down.
Yeah, Rob just kneels beside you and puts a hand in the small of your back. Doesn't say anything, he's just letting you know that he's there. And as you all find yourselves within the dark confines of this tavern, deep within the city that houses Howlheart Keep, that you hope to take back from House Arctos to hopefully move yourselves forward. Probably a lot of things going through all of your minds at this point, which is you no longer have the rightful High Queen. Does this plan still work? Where do we go from here? And as you all quietly push those thoughts to the back of your minds and dedicate yourselves in this moment to grieving that which you've lost up to this point, that's where we're going to end this episode of War of Fang and Fur.
Intense.
That was a rough one. I'm sorry.
Last
I
one
love you.
left.
What's the point? I give up.
Oh no.
Can't give up. I don't want to speak for Azalea, but I would imagine she would want us to continue.
Lady Hugan.
It's Queen.
Queen Hugan.
Queen Hugan of Timberhaven.
A lot's changed recently.
Sorry. Are we trying to be, like, quiet, or are we just kind of popping in?
I think quiet.
As quiet as we can be until we assess the situation.
Yeah, I think from here out, low profile. We're getting close now.
Do we want to focus Bit Bad or the?
Yeah, I plan on
Yeah.
teleporting out there and just straight up murdering him.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely.
great. I forget you can do that. Wonderful. Anything else you want to do on your turn?
I want to kill him.
Why does it have
Or does
to
it have to go?
Oh,
For
uncanny dodge.
Oh, right. So,
So 8.
8.
Okay, so then that's -4 to my actual hit points.
Nice.
No, you're taking that.
Okay. And the third attack was a crit.
Oh, god damn it.
He thinks he's cute, is the thing.
When he says crit.
Yeah. They're not a crit. You dumb idiots.
Yes.
I
He
did
says
hear it
this
say
to me
that.
when you're all gone. He goes, look at those dumb idiots. They think they can succeed.
We are dumb idiots. That's a net 20.
20. Oh, shit. Hello, Strays and Wanderers. It's me again, just popping in at the end of the episode to remind you that we're going to be off next week, November 30th. No stream for the holidays. We'll be back on December 7th through the 21st, and then we'll be off again the 28th and the 4th for Christmas and New Year's. But we'll be back January 11th to continue the saga and finish things off. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe if you've made it this far on YouTube, or follow if you're watching on Twitch. We'll see you next time.